myself in front of you, I'm kidding. Smangele, please come on stage. A round of applause for Smangele. I just want to say to Menzi, this is good. Like, this is good. You need more of this. Okay. My poem is titled Mama. Dear Mama, for the longest time I have wished that the aches in my heart could turn into tides. Time, they say it heals, but over the years it has only brought me so much tears, fears. My fears have become something that I sometimes fail to explain. See, explaining my fears is somewhat frowned upon because I am not afraid of spiders and scorpions, chickens and cows or horses. My fears right now include being afraid of not being capable to love. See, my partner has given up trying to break down the walls I've built around my heart. Most days, he vocally expresses just how difficult it is to love a woman like me. Dear Mama, I am grown up now. I say that I am grown up now as if that was something to be celebrated. Maybe if I was celebrated, but I chose to give in, let him come in with all his come in. I hate it most times. It always leaves me feeling like a dumpster for men. They just dump in what they want. They relieve themselves and leave a trace. Sometimes I wonder what this little pussy would say if only she could talk. Better yet, print out sexual receipts. Why haven't I stood my ground, you ask? Well, I have tried more times than I could remember. It always leaves me coming off as too loud, too rude, too uptight, and honestly, I dread dying alone. No judging. See, most days it is better than acknowledging what a washed out good for nothing person I have become. Dear Mama, are you proud? See, I have always feared that someday people will realize that I was never good enough. What a great fraud I was. So from a little age, my fears were never a little girl's fears. I have had to leave afraid of not being good enough or just enough. So I overcompensated. I did favors I shouldn't have. I had to fight off ever needing anyone. I'm a needy baby, greedy baby. Mama, I have learned to calm my own spirit, wipe out my tears, silence the hunger in my own stomach, and be my own hero. Yeah, Mama. Through all these years, I have learned habits, coping habits. You see, my biggest flaw has always never having a gray area. I am extreme with my love and even more extreme with my hate. Lend me an ear, I want to tell you about my habits, my coping habits. See, I have mastered the arts of puffing out smokes and circles, different shapes and angles, the kind of spirits one can take without hangovers. I have learned that people are cruel, that they will hurt you and use you for simply being gullible. So I yell and curse out when my stability gets threatened. I call people useless when I feel inadequate. I laugh the loudest when my heart is breaking the hardest. See, most times my yes means no, and I am constantly dying to be found, to be seen, and yet no one seems keen. Dear Mama, I am a mama now. I am constantly trying to break habits that will take years of therapy for my little ones to break. See, I'm supposed to be the one that breaks generational curses, forces, and minds, but my biggest challenge has been doing this without help, without guidance, without a manual. Most times my judgment is flawed, more filled with anger and hatred. See, I may be breaking off your cowardice antics, but I sure am coming off as extreme. Dear mama, the fear of death has never bothered me, or what comes next to scare me off. Instead, it has made me a master of different cocktails of pills and potions, overdosing every other weekend. Cut myself so much I barely have any flesh left. Mama, I do not want to be told that there's a bigger plan. To be petered, to be told to shake it off, that things will be better or that I'm better. All I really want, Mama, is to know that you're out there and you have formed part of the atmosphere, because honestly, this has been quite a journey. Thank you.